A customer who was satisfied with my service asked me if I had a Yelp page because she was very eager to write me a review. And I gave her the same answer that I gave my friend, what the hell is Yelp?
Jay Sofer is a New York City-based locksmith. When he first opened Lockbusters, he says he was unaware of Yelp and its widespread impact on customer decisions.
People would call me and like, did you know you were, highly regarded on Yelp? And my answer was no, because I couldn't afford a smartphone and I didn't have a laptop.
Today, he credits much of his six-figure income and rapidly expanding business to that online review site.
Yelp pretty much catapulted things to the stratosphere, up to the point that now I'm franchising. Let's put it that way.
With so many consumer review sites out there, it's hard for a small business owner to keep track. And as we discovered, some serious questions have been raised about how Yelp solicits advertising from the small businesses reviewed on their site.
To be perfectly honest, we didn't really know about Yelp before we got into this business.
Kelly Calandro and her husband, Matthew, recently opened a modest-priced Italian restaurant called Verace in their suburban hometown of Shelton, Connecticut.
Lunch, how's everything going so far?
Like Jay, Kelly and Matthew at first knew very little about Yelp. They were proud to see that their customers' 4- and 5-star reviews far outnumbered the handful of negatives.
Our number one priority is word of mouth.
Unlike Jay, however, Kelly and Matthew chose not to buy advertising on the Yelp site, despite what they say was a barrage of sales calls.
Finally, after, I don't know, the fourth, fifth, or sixth time they called, we said, please stop calling. We have a lot going on, and we're not going to do it. End of story.
But it wasn't the end of story. According to the Calandros, shortly after rejecting Yelp's ad package, the next thing they knew, many of the positive reviews had been filtered off their main Yelp page. Is there a connection? Yelp says no. They say their computer program that filters out questionable entries is fully automated and cannot be fiddled with by anyone. But for the restaurant, their overall ratings had plummeted, and many of their new out-of-town customers stopped showing up.
The positive reviews would come off, leaving maybe just the mediocre or not so great reviews.
Peter Tristman is the owner of Newark, New Jersey-based Olek Liebson. He said he found himself in a similar situation when it appeared to him that all of his positives were dropping off the main Yelp page, leaving only the negatives.
The problem with Yelp has been that Yelp has distorted and suppressed all of the positive reviews.
Yelp acknowledges that it filters reviews to keep out the phony ones, and that the filter isn't perfect. They told us that the filter sometimes catches legitimate reviews, but it's an automated system which cannot be manipulated to bully business owners.
And this appears right below our company name. It's very damaging. It costs us a great deal of money.
While his company has been in business for more than 60 years, has a staff of experienced craftspeople restoring museum-quality antiques and landmark buildings such as Grand Central Station, you would never know this by just reading the 2-star rated main Yelp page.
Having a reputation trashed after 25 years of work, it's an awful thing.
More importantly, you would never know that his company also received 8 5-star and 2 4-star reviews. That's because, according to Peter, the Yelp review algorithm removed them from his main page and placed them on a hard-to-find, difficult-to-access filtered page, and excluded them from his overall Yelp rating.
They ruin our reputation saying we're a 1- or 2-star company by hiding all the 75% of the reviews, which would make us 4 stars.